Hello Libra, it is Lisa, and here is your March 10th to 16th, 2025 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, Libra, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for you, Libra, is the Empress. The Empress is about a birth of a new you, a birth of a project, putting something forward. It can be spring as well, which is just around the corner, but it is things starting to grow and flourish as you step forward into this new phase. And it can be all different ways. It can be a new attitude, an actual new thing, but it's, just stepping forward into this new thing, this new way. And it really does grow and flourish as you move forward. The challenge that you face this week is balance, breaking some bad habits, bringing in some good habits. It can be something legal for some people out there, but in the general sense, it's all about balancing yourself out and, kind of resetting, bringing in a new way, a positive way, getting rid of those bad habits. It really feels like body, mind, and spirit for you, Libra, this week, which is balance is your thing, but it really does feel like it's not just in one area of your life. It's in almost like many areas of your life. And then what do you need to focus on to move forward this week? Oh, the Death card, my favorite card. So the Death card is all about a transformation, which goes in line with all of this. The Death card is all about transforming and becoming a new version of yourself or your life doing this. I always say it's like being a caterpillar and chugging along and then going into a cocoon, and you do the work to, change and transform and grow. And then you step out into this new version of yourself. The reason I love the Death card so much is that there's no going back, right? Because a lot of times we make changes, we work really hard to make changes, and then we slip back into old ways, where when the Death card shows up, there's no going back. You can't go back. You're just not the same person. So it's amazing. All that work you put into whatever it is that you're doing really takes hold and everything changes. So by doing this, you're moving forward, you're adjusting your whole life, and you're transforming your whole life, and you're, turning into this butterfly where the sky is the limit. So it is the process on just focusing. It really feels like a kickstart. I don't know if it's because of, Mars is going forward, which has kind of been the vibe since March started. And it really is kind of this kickstart of kind of like, okay, it almost has like a New Year's resolution kind of energy, when the New Year's here and we're all ready to make changes. This week kind of has that same energy where it's kind of like, okay, enough of that. I'm going to focus and make some changes, focus on reaching those goals, setting those goals, and I'm going to do it, right? So it has that energy about it. And then what you do not see coming this week is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about removing a block that's holding you back. It is, Queen of Pentacles is holding on to whatever makes you secure in the material world. Pentacles can be money, right? But for me, when I read Tarot with Spirit, it really is about whatever makes you secure in the material world. So is it love, health and fitness, career, relationships, or all of that? And it's kind of either you hold on too tightly to something that is toxic or not working, or you think you need more of something in order to move forward. So you're in this place where you're not moving forward, you're just kind of holding on, right? And when this card shows up, it's telling you have to kind of step forward. You don't need to hold on too tightly, and you don't need more of something to move forward. You have to just start taking the steps forward, and then it will start to create a flow and things will come in. So it feels very much like this week you're going through this transformation, you're working hard at the transformation, you're like motivated to do it, whatever area of your life it's in. It's like, okay, I'm making changes, I'm going to do this. And through this process, you kind of learn to kind of let go and create this flow. And you don't realize that you're even doing it. It's sort of like, say if you're, you don't like your job, you hate your job, and you're like, you know what, I really want a new job, but I kind of worked on my resume, but didn't work on my resume. I sent it out to one place, but but you're so afraid, you're holding on. I, don't want to take a leap, or I don't want to upset the apple cart by, applying for jobs. What if my boss finds out I'm applying for jobs and all this kind of stuff? So you're holding back, where this is kind of like, what? I'm going to create a resume. I'm going to find a headhunter, or I'm going to start applying for jobs. And then that creates the flow. And then when the right time comes in, or the right opportunity comes in, then you're able to really let go. But even by lengthening and doing what you need to do to move forward, because in this mindset where you're holding on too tightly, it'd be like, I am not going to apply for jobs unless one drops in my lap, right? Unless like a job comes and rings my doorbell and I open my door and there's the perfect job for me. I'm not gonna, I'm too afraid to move forward, or I'm holding on too tightly, that I'm not going to go out and actively look for it. So you're not creating the flow. So this is all about creating that flow, and, kind of like spend money to make money. You don't overspend and you don't hoard. You spend a little and you make more, right? You create a flow with money. So however it lands for you, health and fitness, same thing. You start taking those steps forward, and then the flow starts happening, and more and more things start coming in, right? So it's all about transforming this week. Every card is about that. It's a new way forward. Things start to grow and flourish. Just do it with balance. But you're just having a hard time with balance this week. And I think a lot of it is sometimes we feel like we have to go great guns to get, something done. And this is all about just one step at a time. The most success you'll have is if you just step one step at a time rather than rushing forward. So I think it's going to be an interesting week. A week of doing. You've got this, Libra. Sending you a ton of good vibes, and I really want to thank you for watching. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. I'd really appreciate it. Have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon.
Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken.